Alrighty, this is a video on how to work with the background images in the website. So we're looking at the resources page, which has, as you may recall, this beautiful image in the background. So there's a couple things here. The featured image is not going to show up in the background. The featured image is going to show up if there's a reference to the page. So for example, if we make an essential grid like we do on the like we have here on the resources page, this is the image that's going to show up. So just for consistency's sake, I always try to set the background image for the page to be the same as the featured image, so that they're easy to find if you're working in a grid. So where the image is hiding is, so at the top here we have this block is our title block, and then below that we have this empty space, and this is where it's hiding. So if we hit the little pencil here, this is to edit. This is a row, which means it's just us taking up the space for the whole row. We hit edit this row. We'll pull up the row settings. And one thing is full width content. We want to make sure that this row takes up the whole width on the page, no matter how big it is. So we want to make sure that's the case. And then we click here on background, and here we can see the background image that's the same as our featured image. This is what's going to show up there in the background. If we want to change this, we can hit the little X to delete that background image, or you can just hit the plus and look through the media library to find another image that you wanted to put in its place, like the cute gecko or the giraffes. Or you can go to upload files, and you can either hit select files or drag a file on from your computer. And then once you've either selected a new image or uploaded one, you can change the title if you like, but I wouldn't fill out any of the rest of this. And then you hit set image, and you'll come back here and you'll see that image come in, and you want to hit save changes, and that's all there is to it. I'm going to hit close. On these pages, there's another empty space at the bottom which also holds that picture. And if we go in to edit this one, there's a little bit of a change that we make on this page so that the picture shows up correctly. So when we put in these images, we want to make sure they don't repeat. So we just want it to stretch it once. And then background position, fixed tells it to stay in the background and not scroll when the page scrolls. So that's why we get to look at the picture as the page ascends or descends over it. And then this background position, the image at the top is set to center top. So that means it's the top of the image at the center. And the bottom one is set to left top, which means that it's set to the left side of the image. And so that way it's kind of further down when you scroll down, if that makes any sense. And that's how we sneakily do the background images. Hope that was helpful.